But that is one more wall done. So we'll stop by in the base. We will pick up more wall. Probably another 1,000 or so. And then we'll go see if we can find any decent choke points on the east side of the base. Now that the northwest side is mostly, I would say, secure. Mostly. Blue chips working away. Love to see that. Nuclear reactors working away, low on fuel. Don't love to see that. You put all your fuel in a box to the south. You need to go grab it. And what's not running over here? You're short on stone brick. That's... You're also... not producing fast enough. Well, your ratio perfect, so that shouldn't matter. 2 to 3 is just the exact ratio we need to be doing for that. So the fact that those aren't backing up... No, that would be a problem, because if you're not making enough furnaces, then the productivity module should be backing up. Nah, we'll investigate when we get back from the east. And then you guys are automatically getting empty, so I don't have to worry about that. Up in the tank. How's the tank doing on ammo? Poorly. Let's go get some walls. Let's go get some bullets. Something like that. Stone is a big problem right now, actually. It may be worth it to take a moment to set up a second stone line. And that would look like this. You come in here, input priority left. Second belt comes in here. It's going to be a real small one. Like a real small one. But that about covers it. You're going to feed into a splitter. Splitter's just going to pump you out like this. Run you through like that. This is not a lot of extra stone to add to the ecosystem, but it'll help. And using the priority splitter at the far end just means that we're going to consume the stone from the patch that's in the base before we consume this stone. We can continue emptying that patch. Anyway, you're turned on. I'm going to steal a bit of fuel from you so that I can have a nice big run of big power pole. And then we're going to get right back to the front. So where are we going to want to put a wall out here? I mean, I think here to here is an obvious candidate, so let's start with that. Whoops. Oops. take in. You take in. Nevertheless... Trains? No. No trains. I actually want to sneak through here. And we're free. We're out of the labyrinth of the base. We can go anywhere we want. Is this the lake? That is the lake. That's the one you wanted. Well, let's set up shop. This seems like a natural spot. Yeah. Looks good to me. Hey Tickles, how you doing? It has been a while since I have seen you around. Hope everything's going well with you. Now, where do I plug this in? Closest power is probably here, which is messed up. But if that's where the closest power is, that's where we gotta go. Look at the tank. Work's busy, not much energy for Guild Wars 2. I get that. I find myself, fortunately, in the opposite situation. Which is where now that I'm done with my dissertation, I'm like, man, I have so much time for video games. You did get a good hate watch session in the Super Bowl. That's always fun. I was pleased with the outcome for a number of reasons. I'll let you guess as to what they are. Saquon Barkley getting his due. The Chiefs being prevented from a three-peat. President picking the wrong team and then sulking about it. Scriptwriters really knew what they were doing with this season. Generic East Coast City being one of them. Yeah, although that's more of a downside. I would prefer if the generic East Coast City that I live in was, like, less loud about it. Given that I live, like, downtown in a generic East Coast City. It's all good. I did not climb light poles, no. No, you did not see me in the TikTok of the guys who ripped a stoplight out of the ground and then carried it through the crowd like it was crowd surfing. No, I was not there. That wasn't me. I was at home with my wife, being a law-abiding citizen. Well, I was telling a friend of mine who recently moved to Philly, and he was like, hey, what's the Super Bowl gonna be like here? Should I, like, be concerned? And I was like, well, the good news is that, like, the outcome doesn't really matter, because Philly goes downtown and breaks everything, whether they win or lose. So that's, like, the good news. But the bad news is that anytime we get even close to a championship, we become very rambunctious. I was not one of the people riding the police horses. No. I was also not one of the people who broke into that van that had towels in it. I don't condone that. Like, I actually don't condone that behavior. That one goes beyond, like, oh, we're just having fun, into, like, probably shouldn't, like, be looting vehicles, man. Come on now. It's heavy come on guys energy. I guess I could put you here. And that's fine. Yeah. Don't love it. That should do it. Let's go see how he did. Rambunctious? I would describe it... I would describe Philly as a rambunctious city. Uh-oh, what now? Turret? I cannot believe that turret is living through whatever is attacking it. Also, what is attacking it? That's an issue. We might need to go deal with that now. In fact, I'm pretty sure we need to go deal with that now. It is on 0.1 HP. It is the turret who lived. It deserves a hero's burial if it dies. God, I just wanna finish this landfill. Can I just finish this landfill before you decide to destroy my entire uranium mine? Because I know that's what you want to do. I know that's what you're eyeing up. No, I'm not going to do anything. Oh, off we go. Also, I gotta kill that. God, it's a nightmare out here. I mean, on the bright side, after we finish this wall and the diagonal part at the bottom, I think we'll be like 50% done. And I've been live for an hour and a half, so it is going to take us 3 hours to build a wall around this base. I think that's a decent time investment. You know what? You, turret, you do deserve to live. You're a good turret. Your actions are seen, and they are rewarded. I'll even give you a friend. I'll even give you 2 friends. You've earned it. Train's coming? No train's coming. Do I need to resupply on anything while I'm here? You could just grab a ton of stone while you're here, actually. Yeah, defense squad for the turret, man. Bodyguards for my bodyguard. Who watches the Watchmen and all that. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, we needed to come out here. This one is going to be more important, though. It's been absorbing pollution for longer. So let's go take care of this. Really wish you could have finished that next level of physical projectile damage before I started this endeavor. But I'll live. Sorry, I forgot I can't zoom in when the gun is firing because it's like 140 decibels on stream. And then you. Line up. There we go. This is why I can't zoom. It's a little loud. Alright, so that buys us another 5 minutes, maybe. Let's get back to the wall. We should have plenty of supplies for the wall. How are you doing on fuel, by the way? Yeah, we have solid fuel in the back. Even if we run out of rocket fuel, we can just put some of the burner fuel in there. Evil ASMR. Forget where I heard it. I don't know what YouTube or Twitch I was watching, but somebody was talking about how there's like World War I French ASMR. It's like, I think people have lost sight of what ASMR actually stands for, and are just like, ASMR is like when there's noise. Because I don't know that anything about World War I trench warfare sounds would, like, generate a meridian response in me, but I don't know. I haven't tried it, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Are they playing that game hold fast? No, I think it's just like, I don't know. I didn't actually look at it. Maybe it's AI generated. That would give me even more reasons to hate it. That actually does a lot of damage. I should not just drive into nests when I'm feeling lazy. It is. Like, ASMR has stopped becoming the thing that it was named after. And it's just become, like, a hashtag that people use to signal what they think their content is about. It's lost all meaning. Stone? Yes. We did forget to get stone from the base, but that's fine. We'll adventure out in the wilds. This is how our ancestors used to make landfill. Except there's no stone here at all. There's a little bit. Alright, physical projectile damage to 5 is lovely news. Actually, no. No. No, that's 500. Give me a 300. We've had enough time for our purple science to pile up a little bit. So I'm just going to burn through a purple science research real fast. And then I'll go back to doing shot speed. Okay. One more wall getting taken care of. And I think this was the problem wall. I'm not positive, but I think this was the one that was letting bad men enter. We'll see. Also, I think I just heard Amanda get home. I would very much like to finish this wall before ending the stream, because then when we play on Tuesday, I will live in a world of limitless potential. But if she wants to do something tonight, then I probably will have to take off. We'll see what she's got in mind. She might have some work that she needs to do tonight anyway, so we'll have a bit of extra time. But even if we have to end with just this, this is good progress that's been made. We maybe have a third to a half of the base defended by walls now. Something along those lines. And then radar. Can I find one more stone? I would really like to landfill that to make it square. Can I find anything in this desert at all? It's just devoid of everything, man. Alright, fine. The radar doesn't need to be squared off because I can't find... Well, yeah, there's some, actually. That's a good point. Perfect. All I needed. Just the one piece. Open parentheses, Israel. You go here. I think I already put one up to the north. We'll go and look after we patch the tank up a bit. No, you didn't. Alright, well then you go right there. And then we need to hook this thing up. Which is just going to be running a few power lines. That should turn that wall on. And then we'll do this diagonal. How does that line? Awkwardly. So we may end up doing this one as like a modified square. Pull out here, and then do a smaller diagonal in the middle to meet them. And with 525 wall, I don't know that that's going to be enough. But we can at least go and start it, and we can also clear all of that territory out, because there are some hairy nests down. No, wrong. Yes, correct. How many shells are you working with? You still have 2 stacks? You'll be fine. So you're going to start it here. Just mark it. And then wander down here, clear this out. Hello! Oh my god, the damage is so much better now. Forget not being able to two-shot, though. We can almost one-shot. Love that. Piercing ammo's a lot better now, too. Alright, that was a very valuable bit of research that we did. That's good. That buys us a lot of extra ability to chew through biters. How about patch you up? It also saves on ammo costs, because we don't have to spend as many shells to clear these nests out of it. Jesus, that's a good shot, man. I don't care what you say. That's a lot of you. Can I get you to line up a little bit? Can we do this zomboid style? Sure can. Alrighty. Then over on this side, where are we going to stub you in? Right here. Looks like a nice square spot. It's just the tank taking damage, right? Yeah, it's just the tank. Alright, so you're going to go there. And then on the other side, I would really like to capture that copper deposit. So I might pull it out from like here and run it into that cliff and then run it out to there. Do I have another copper deposit actually? Maybe I don't need to. I have a 10 million inside my wall already? Okay, I do not need to do that. By the time we empty a 10 million copper deposit, we will have significantly improved defenses. Also, let's reset this. We're so far away from the nudge at this point. So you go like that. Then we'll pull the one up from the north. And then we can just copy and paste the diagonal that we built on the other side of the base. Also, is that the nest getting hit by... How did you... I was just here. Like, I was literally just here. You're starting to freak me out. You saw it. We were just there. And it's already expanded. No wonder we get attacked nonstop, man. These things are relentless. Okay. Actually, I wonder if that's close enough to hook up on the diagonal now. Let's drive over to it so I get radar coverage. Or, oh, you know what? I could use this cliff, actually. I don't need to use a diagonal at all. I can just run this wall directly into the cliff. That's huge. Trim that off, trim that off. It doesn't look like it's impenetrable, but it is. You can't actually run through that. Although I guess I could do that, just to make it look a bit more formidable. And then down here... can line you up like that. Well, that makes this one way easier to wrangle. We are going to run out of wall halfway through this one, though, I think. So we're going to have to take a trip back to the base. But I think we can at least power up a portion of it before we go. Okay. One done. We should just be able to wrap the power line along the bottom of the cliff. The only problem is if they put a base like right here, I think technically it could spread across that cliff, but we should be able to see that if it happens on the radar. So just run power line straight across here. That doesn't link up exactly, but it's okay. Good enough. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. And then this is where we run out of wall. Yep. Okay. So we can at least put in power line. We can at least put in turret. And I can at least power it. You can also go. We'll see if that new stone patch has given us enough stone that our brick production has been able to recover. Otherwise, I don't think we have enough brick for another phase of this wall. I'll just make you diagonal, actually. That looks much nicer. And then make you diagonal. You mostly reach. And then stick you here. So let's go plug our radars in. We'll take the tank back to base. We'll pick up some more wall. We'll finish this wall down here. And then what do we still have left? We need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do this one, which is going to be a nightmare. We need to do this tiny one right here. And then we need to do this, and then we don't actually even know what's up there. There may be some good fortification space up there. There may not be. We actually don't know. But this is proceeding very well so far. And we're going to get ourselves a ton of radar coverage out here, which is going to give us a bunch of information on what is beyond these walls and what kind of research patches we have. May have talked about it, but do I enjoy the biters on Alvis as a mechanic? I do. I do like biters. I think the game is more interesting with biters on. I can completely understand why some people might not want to play with them if they're really only concerned about doing factory automation. But I think it adds kind of like a tower defense element into the game, and I think it punishes you for just recklessly expanding too much instead of thinking about how you're practically going to defend things. Now, I haven't gotten to biter capture as a mechanic yet, so that perspective may change. But for now, I like biters. I think biters are neat. They add an extra wrinkle into the game that prevents it from just being stamp down blueprints endlessly. At least until you get to the late game, and you can start stamping down blueprints endlessly that kill biters. Wrinkly game. Games that have wrinkles are sometimes good. And I think in this case it's good. Sometimes wrinkles just add tedium for no reason, but I don't think that's biters. This is the copper patch we want to tap. 10 million in there. As soon as this smaller patch dies, that's the one we take next. Tank is also going to need a restock on this trip. It's down to its last 100 shells, so we're going to have to fill those up again. So we need wall. We need probably copper plate. We need cannon shell. Probably need bullet. Yeah, we also need bullet. Tank, you wait here. Purple science is actually backing up. It's blue science that we're not getting enough of. Why is blue being slow? Blue is slow because red circuits are slow, and red circuits are slow because we only have 12. Okay, fair enough. I can understand that. Ammo. Walls not looking as healthy as they could be looking, but we have decent brick throughput right now. So I think I'm content to just leave it to do its thing. And then shells. Shells are looking fine. In fact, I'll just do one. Are you done with your copper yet? You are done with your copper! Okay. We can tear this whole thing down. Go put it in the tank, and then you'll have a bit more inventory reinforcements. Oh my god, I'm so excited to tear down our rack of smelting. Well, you can go in there. These don't need to be here either. So this can get ripped up. This can get ripped up. Double check that the copper is actually gone. Yeah, copper's gone. It's donezo. You, in the meantime, steel furnaces, you can have a bit of spare coal. There's actually nothing more satisfying than tearing up old wood that's no longer necessary. It's the best feeling. And that coal is not long for this world behind it either. So all of this can get ripped up. And you can do that. And that is the last vestiges of the copper smelting furnace removed from this earth. You did great work, but your time has passed. What do we want now? I think we might just want weapon shooting. We might want laser weapon damage, actually. Now that we're kind of relying on laser turrets a bit more, we may want those laser turrets to pack a bit more of a punch. Should be decent. And then as soon as that wall is done, man, I'm setting up a belt factory. We're going to automate splitters, we're going to automate undergrounds, we're going to build express belts, we can do all of it. We have everything we need. I just need a safe factory first. Once I've got a safe factory, watch out. Also, BRB 20 seconds. I gotta sneeze. BRB. Alright, we're chilling. I feel like that one had been in there a while. What's he using? Alright. That wall, done. One more wall down. And then with a little bit more work, it's actually going to be this whole corner of the base done. Because the gap over here is not that big. That said, I don't want to run a wall through the middle of a copper deposit. So I probably am going to bring it out a little bit from the top of the wall. Line your shot at. Ooh. Oh, I missed. Also, he takes an entire shell. That's scary. Also, where do you think you're running to? He's running to the closest nest, but why is he running towards my base? Oh, because there's a nest there. Of course. Alright, let's get all three of them. Ooh, this got her. Let's get all of you. Oh, I missed. There we go. That got, well, that got all of them except the nest. There we go. Weave through all of these, convert all these towns. I think we might need to do a run along where we want this wall to go. Just because of how much crap there appears to be along this route. Like, I think I may need to kill that nest, which sucks, because then I have to kill that nest, and then I have to kill that nest. Well, maybe I don't, actually. Now that I look at it. We could do a really weird wall here. I don't think it's worth it. If I have to clear out like 3 nests, I have to clear out 3 nests. So be it. But the second we see green biters, we're actually very scared. So, you got any rocks nearby? Yeah, you got a rock over there. I just need a little bit of landfill, if you don't mind. Got any more of them rocks? It's not looking promising. Nope, fine. Nope, that's a biter. So, first wall stuff goes here. I'm going to bring you out exactly 1. And then I'm going to turn you. And you're going to go something like this, I guess. Would be the best way to get you to fit. And then square that corner off. That brings you far enough out to avoid the copper, but hopefully not so far out that you have to deal with the nest on the hill unless absolutely necessary. So save that as your placeholder. Head over to the other side. Because there is one more nest over there that you rocks. There is one more nest over there that you definitely need to clear. Yes. The rest of that nest needs to go. We tried it earlier. We didn't have the projectile damage to do it, but now we do. Now we are big and strong. There's 2 down. There's 3 down. Four. I'm not even going to try and kill them until these nests are gone. There's just too many nests. They're all going to respawn. Bit of a sniper shot, but we'll take it. Oh, that's pretty bad. Just keep driving. Just keep driving. Keep shooting. You need to build up some speed here. You're free, but maybe don't ever try that again. I think that's the kind of thing that may have killed you if you were using solid fuel. Or possibly you lost so much speed because you just switched over to solid fuel. No, you're still on rocket fuel. Nice miss. Here you go, trying it again. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, let's clear these out and repair the thing. We're getting a little too spicy. And we've killed most of the nests, so it shouldn't be that hard from here on out. But maybe don't let the tank get that low regularly. That doesn't seem like a winning strategy to pursue. Now that the tank's full HP though, I'm going right back in. Because I've got this shot lined up. Ooh. I missed the one back. Alright, there's that. Good. Good, good, good. And then how are you going to connect up? Oh, you actually missed the cliff completely. Okay. That's fine, actually. I don't mind that at all. You're not going to have close to enough wall to finish this, but just get started on it. Maybe park the tank on the inside of the wall. No harvestable rocks. All just decorative. There we go. Alright. This is actually a much longer wall than I thought it was. But that's alright. Close enough. Let's put the electricity in. Put the turrets in. We probably don't have enough turrets either. Don't have enough power poles either. Yikes. And we're out of wood for that. Surely I can find a couple trees. Hold on, rocks? Rocks. This is my last piece of landfill that I need. Now, if you could just show me a couple nearby trees. You have a couple over by this cliff. Don't need a ton. Just want to finish the power so that I can put down as many laser turrets as possible so that this wall sort of tries to defend itself as I leave. Really can't reach. Really gonna make me go up on top of this cliff? Yeah, you're gonna need to. 7 is not gonna be enough. That should do. And then how many big power poles do you have? 11? Yeah, hook it up now, probably. You can make one more. You're short on copper. 11 might be enough. As much as I would love to run this thing outside the walls, I really don't feel like putting it in harm's way. So we're going to route it up, around, and over, even though it's going to be kind of wasteful. But if we're short on power poles, then I think it does make sense to keep them as close to the shore as possible, so that we can save on how many we actually need to place. And then if I run you straight down, wonderful. So you're powered. You will want a radar to keep up with what's going on in this neck of the woods. You're good on radars for a while. You're gonna need like 3 radar on this one, maybe even 4. just so you can see what's going on. About here, maybe? About here. Excuse you? Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that's a big one. Goodbye, uranium. It's been nice knowing you. Yep. Yep. Stalled on that a little too long. They're done? They stopped. Wait a minute. Do I have turrets on the uranium mine? No. They're still wandering. They're still wandering around over there. Why did they stop killing it? Like, nothing's being destroyed. Odd. Well, we'll go investigate, but it's a drive. For the best anyway, though. We actually needed to come back up here to get walls and turrets, probably. So, what are you guys doing up here? You just decided to stop attacking? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. Probably needed to come up here to give this an overhaul anyway. Looks like this entire row is done. Also, what the hell feeds the sulfuric acid for this thing? Because the oil refinery's been off, like, forever. Maybe it's just that it uses that little sulfuric acid. Yeah, so we don't need that anymore. Large portions of this patch are actually done. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're not going to need any of those power poles. Actually, we did still need that power pole. Is that everything running again? Not quite. You need a belt. And then we also need to clear that wreckage. Clear that wreckage. Alright, that's everything running again. Where did you come from? Right there. Makes sense why that would be such a big wave. That is very deep inside the pollution cloud. Yep. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the neighborhood. Not sure if it matters, but further down that patch we do some lane balancing. Yeah, when we scale up uranium processing, we will. But right now it's only feeding into 8 centrifuges, so it produces like way more than it actually consumes. It has the potential to produce way more than it consumes. Just get the hell out of here. God damn. Take a hint. And it's always from the direction that we haven't built a wall yet. Like, if you notice that I've gotten no turret notifications for, like, hey, your turret successfully shot something, I bet you're gonna be a problem next. We might have to just go deal with you now. How you holding up? You're holding up just fine. Okay. Let's go get laser turrets. Let's go get copper. Let's go get walls. We'll do a quick top up in base. And then we'll get back to you. Spin me. Stone? What about stone? Oh, stone for landfill? Yeah, that's probably a good shout. Just so I don't have to hunt for it. Give me another 100 of you. Give me another... maybe like 1,000 wall? God, look at all the labs running. It's been a while since we've seen that many of them on at once. Huge. You can get killed. Which means you... well, I guess you're kind of like a lane balancer, so I'll actually leave you. But you don't need to input priority anymore. Alright, that's all the walls we have access to, and then give me maybe like 200 copper and a stack of steel. In case we need to make big poles. Give me like 1 stack of iron, too. Makes 10 men? You know, for now I'll say it's fine. No, I won't. We'll drive past the steel furnaces on the way out. I'll grab like 2 stacks. I don't have to say that it's fine. There we go. You've already used up 3 deposits. I've noted this, and I will fix you later. That belt... you know what? Actually, hold on. That's actually a belt that could do with some lane balancing. Because I think it's trying to consume that entire belt right now, and it can't. There. That should improve things marginally for the ability of this base to generate stone. So we'll go clear that nest out, and then I'll just eat a bunch of stone off the belt. Train? No train. Let's just get proactive about it before it goes and chews on my coal mine or something like that. Or worse, God, it's like the train refueling station. Destroys 4,000 rocket fuel. Can't be having that. Alright, biters. You only have 3 nests? This is pathetic. Your worms are not going to save you. That was a great shot. Oh my god. I did not think I was going to get both of them with 1 shot. Okay, now that you're done, we can finally get back to work. Let's go siphon up some stone off the belt. Avina has made a great point. have anything else I can put in your inventory? Not really. Well, I could do like that, and that would probably clear a ton of space out. Yeah, alright, now we can take 3 stacks of stuff. Good for 3 landfill. No trains coming. You are clear to cross. Still no trains coming. You are clear to follow this track for a little bit. And then let's drink up. Good. Now, get your bearings right. You're basically just following the main line straight down. And then when the main line stops, you keep going. Eventually, we will continue that off. We just don't need to right now. Instead, we need to finish this behemoth of a wall. And it looks like we left off right about here. Let's put the electricity in as well. And how are we looking on radar coverage at this point? Actually, really good. If we put radar there, we have perfect coverage. So we can see everything that happens along this wall. Let's reinforce it a bit. Hello, radar. Lovely to see you. Keep up the good work. One more done. Great stuff. So, this whole corner, now mostly safe. This wall might end up being a little bit of a problem with the pollution cloud spreading to that base, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Let's close off... God, I hate this. That's going to be so deep inside my pollution cloud. Let's do this, and then maybe a little bit of exploring.